Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Thoughtball Podcast, and I guess today is a very interesting day because normally I try to script most of my podcasts, or at least have like a plan of action around what I want to talk about. But आज, after all these weeks of being MIA, I just felt like यार आज मुझे बस सच्चे दिल से भड़ास निकालनी है. Y'all are like my family only, and it's literally my YouTube channel. It's literally my podcast. It's my thought vault. तो मैं तो बोलूँगी. मैं नहीं बोलूँगी तो और कौन बोलेगा यहाँ पे? Yep. Over the last couple months, actually ever since this year started, I have had such a wide range of just weird experiences, and not the good weird kind. Over the last couple months, actually ever since this year started, I have had such a wide range of just weird experiences, and not the good weird kind. The more unnecessary weird kind कि ये होने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी. Like I would have been okay without having that experience, or without having certain interactions, or without meeting certain people. Like I was okay not having had that experience. And now, when I joined the dots and when I kind of put the whole experience together, I guess ठीक है वो लेसन ज़रूरी था. Sometimes you know certain things, you're fully aware of certain things, but वापस से वो थप्पड़ लगना इतना ज़रूरी होता है कि कई बार आपको to build yourself back, or just to grow as a person, you need to first bikhro, like just fall all over the place into pieces. Only then can you have that process of building yourself. And that is something that I've heard so many times, but I always felt like कि क्या है यार, like just stay on your path, just do your thing. I dropped something. I can't see what I dropped. Anyways, so as I was saying, over the last few weeks and the last few months, बहुत सारे ऐसे experiences हुए जिसके बिना life ठीक ही होती. But I guess this is the kind of reassurance that I want to share with everyone. कई बार just it's okay. Just have the unnecessary weird experience, take the lesson and move on. कई बार लगता है कि यार क्या ज़रूरत थी, like इसके बिना भी लाइफ ठीक ही चल रही थी. कुछ ऐसी ज़रूरत नहीं थी for that lesson or for that person or for that interaction. But ठीक है, just take the lesson and move on, I would say. Okay, now that I've created this facade of being the bigger person and just take the lesson and move on, blah, 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 I feel like screw being the bigger person. In certain situations, you just have to do something. Just have to do something जिससे इस सामने वाली सिचुएशन को एक इक्वल रिएक्शन मिले. Sometimes you just got to be that person. For some people, obviously not everyone, but just certain people in your life. तो इस सब के पूरी स्टोरी लाइन का एक समरी अगर मैं दूँ तो आई हैव रियलाइज्ड कि ठीक है, पहले मुझे लगता था कि आई एम अ हेटर इन जनरल, बट आई एम अ हेटर फॉर वेरी स्पेसिफिक थिंग्स. एंड द थिंग अबाउट getting angry, the thing about being hateful, the thing about just having like that reaction, this negative तरह का emotional reaction कि you getting irritated about something or you getting angry at someone, it's so important because ये experience आपको याद दिलाता है कि आपकी boundaries क्या हैं. It's not even about कौन कितना सही है कौन कितना गलत है. It's not even about intensity of right or wrong. Beyond a certain point, it's just you reminding yourself or maybe your surroundings reminding you कि आपकी पहली बात तो कितनी टॉलरेंस है एंड दूसरी चीज़ आपको कितनी चीज़ टॉलरेट करनी चाहिए. From this entire experience, I have made a list of few things and few people that I absolutely hate. And if anyone comes at me, ki, oh nahi, using the word hate is too strong, no. I'm not asking for your opinion. I'm really not asking for your opinion. Let me be hateful in peace. I think the first category, like this has to top the list. Obviously, I'm just freestyling here, so I don't really have a list. So there's no chronology involved, but really off the top of my head, the one thing that I really want to throw here is people who don't have a sense of accountability. And isme, like, like a bonus footnote here, like there's a special place in hell reserved for people who first don't have any accountability, but they have this obsession of being known as the nice person. Being a nice person doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean that, oh, you don't have flaws. It doesn't mean that, oh, you never hurt anybody. बट अगर कोई तुम्हें बोल रहा है कि भाई तुमने कोई बाउंड्री वायलेट करी है, then first acknowledge that. You don't get to decide that anymore. Once you violated a boundary that was clearly communicated to you, have some responsibility for it. Then you can't play the victim card कि अरे ऐसा अरे वैसा. Then you can't be uno reversing me कि नहीं ये तो तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम थी. If you don't react respectfully in that situation, there's the door. Feel free to don't even walk, just run out of my sprint out of my life, bro. Sprint. So I guess this like people who lack accountability, I would really rate them an 11 on 10. Easily an 11 on 10. The second category of people is, those friends who don't really care about you, but they watch every single thing that you do. Especially, I feel like this is more of a girl experience. Like, that one girl, that one girlfriend that you have who's really close to you, who watches your stories, who even likes and appreciates your stories. But after a certain point, you realize that she doesn't like you, she doesn't appreciate you. She wants to be you. She wants the life that you have. She wants the attention that you have. So, she's just lurking in dark corners of your life, just waiting for that one opportunity that you let up. आपने एक vulnerable moment, एक इतना सा gap दिया, and then they just swoop in like a fucking hawk and they are picking out your body. Before that carcass is even dead. Before you even have a breathing moment to snap back to reality, to realize what has happened to you. I guess easily 100 on 10. The third category of people that I really hate is people who don't defend your name behind your back. There's a difference in difference in between venting to someone and talking shit about someone. And a lot of people in today's day and age don't understand that difference. कि ठीक है, there is on one hand you're just sharing something that happened to you, and maybe coincidentally it involves someone that you both know commonly, but on the other hand is going out of your way to talk shit about someone. Why I said certain experiences, no matter how unnecessary they seem, they're still important because sometimes they just show you who the people around you really are. Maybe it's like an 8 on 10 on the irritation or like anger scale. The next category on the list here is that type of friend that tracks like money or keeps a track of money, but only when they are spending, not when you are spending, or not when you are paying for them. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with tracking your expenses or sharing the bill fairly. Like if I have that money, if I have that resource to spend, I will not think twice before expending it. But that type of friend कि तुम उनके लिए you are spending fucking thousands on them on a regular basis, और hundreds if not thousands, whatever, वो तुमसे 50 रुपए का भी हिसाब रखेंगे, बट तुम 500 रुपए दे रहे हो आगे से, वो चीज़ याद नहीं रखेंगे. And you know what? I've grown up with a younger sister, so I'm used to like this constant source of financial drain, something that I don't really have a control on, even today. But I'm grateful for that. Like, it's a privilege to be able to do that. I'm not complaining about it. Ki, oh, how can you be greedy or whatever it is. It's just that, ki, bhai, it's about the intention. कि जब तक तुम कर रहे हो देर ओके विथ इट, बट जैसे ही उनके ऊपर आता है तो वो बिल्कुल 50-50 रुपए का भी हिसाब रखते हैं. अगर तुम्हें रखना है तो हमेशा रखो ना, बिल्कुल रखो. इट्स ग्रेट एक्चुअली. आई एम हैप्पी फॉर यू दैट यू आर माइंडफुल ऑफ योर एक्सपेंसेस एंड यू आर केयरफुल अबाउट थिंग्स. It's a very good trait. But why does that only happen when you are the one spending, not when I am the one like doing the spending? वो हिसाब किताब तुम्हारा तब क्यों नहीं आता? So I guess I'll give this like a 6.5 on 10. Okay, so I think we're done with 5, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Coming to number 6. That type of friend who diminishes your progress, whether it's within the two of you or whether it's in public. It's even worse if it's in public, if it's in front of other people. Like, I really don't like that kind of friends. I won't even call them your friends, because friends are supposed to be supportive. Friends are supposed to lift you up. So, a little context here. I recently started going to the gym again after I think 2 years, and it's been close to a month. So yeah, I have been seeing some progress, but of course I'm not where I want to be, like my ideal body type or even the certain goals that I wanted to hit. This one friend of mine, yeah, I guess you can call them a friend, they're like, oh, you can only lift itna, or oh, like, you only ran itna. Why the fuck do you care about what I am doing at the gym? You don't even live in the same city as me. Why do you care कि मैं कितना किलोमीटर दौड़ी, या मैंने कितना PR सेट किया, मैंने कितने की डेडलिफ्ट करी? तुमको क्या करना है? क्या मेरा कुछ कम ज़्यादा करने से तुम्हारा प्रोग्रेस अफेक्ट होगा? कि ऐसा हो जाएगा कि मैंने PR सेट कर लिया तो तुम्हारी बॉडी बढ़िया बन गई ज़्यादा. Why are you trying to make me feel bad about an accomplishment? This is, I think, a 7.5 on 10. Yeah. Clear friendship red flag. I think the last person on my list essay off the top of my head, if I think of more stuff, obviously I'll add it in another episode. But the one girlfriend who is apparently really, really close to you, and जिसके साथ things are ऐसे pretty good, like you have a good time, you chill, you go out, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है. On the face of it, everything's great until a guy comes into the picture, and then you watch them change colors like nothing else. Like no girgit in the world could change colors like that one girl when she sees a guy, and especially if that guy is closer to you as person B, or just the pure realization or knowledge of the fact that you might be into the guy too, or like you might be into the guy at all. Just watch them change, bro. Like, watch them shed their skin and grow a new one like a fucking snake. I guess that's what snake skin, like, that's how shedding happens. They lose their skin. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get into the biology of it, but so I really wish this wasn't based off of personal experience, but for better or for worse, it is based off like very real personal experience, very recent, very real personal experience. You just wait and watch, bro. And the way that they make you the villain, Because they are not afraid of playing the bloody victim card or, like, doing stupid shit to get the guy's sympathy. Be happy. Be happy. Just stay away from me. जो करना है करो, मुझसे दूर रहो बस. My life is too precious and I've worked way too hard to be, being as a to be pulled down by this, I guess. So I guess the conclusion of this pura rant is that, first of all, you can't avoid shitty situations. So stop trying to do that. Stop trying to work hard with the intention of avoiding problems or avoiding challenges, because you can never do that. The second thing is, don't fear your anger. Your anger is teaching you something very crucial about the kind of boundaries that you have. So don't run away from it. I feel like a lot of people miss out on this opportunity because, either they just want to avoid conflict or they don't feel comfortable enough to have that difficult conversation. You know what, वो 2 या 4 दिन का डिस्कम्फर्ट होगा, ठीक है, हो सकता है यू माइट लूज टच विद सम पीपल दैट यू थॉट वर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन योर लाइफ, बट इन द लॉन्ग रन आपकी लाइफ से कुछ नहीं जा रहा है. In fact, you should be happy that the trash is taking itself out. And you know what? This might seem a very entitled thing to say, but I guess you will always be talked about when your life is fuller, more entertaining, and more fulfilling for you as compared to other people's lives, because they don't find their lives to be entertaining enough or fulfilling enough or just complete enough. इसीलिए they will go and find ऐसे ना filler things to do just to make them feel like, oh, आज कुछ तो किया, कुछ तो productive किया आज. ठीक है, it's like just laugh at it and move on, I guess. Yeah. So this was episode 22 of Thought War. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.